I'm out of this world, not your run-of-the-millin'. My name is Furrow, I'm the owner of the billin'. I'm a and I'm chillin' with you like Jack. I and I Mac, drive a Benz and a Lac. Man, I been in the back with the in the stars. I been out front with the thugs and the guards. I been on the yard with the I only run with I'm popular, I'm a rap star, but I live like a rock star, running from the car. I drop bars on slaps that knock hard, and I charge for this. I'm sick of the Mars, and I treat my like an ATM card. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Man, I'm feeling myself. I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Yeah.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year. And it's Cleveland to start out. Now here's Harden. Pass to Avdia. No good with the triple. Boston on offense. You know, for a team that's had deep playoff runs almost every year recently, the Celtics fell short last season, RJ.
Well, injuries and other factors played into that. But there's so much parity in the NBA right now. There is no team invincible come playoff time.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
A bit undersized, his hops make him a legit small ball four.
Now here's Harden. Let's go with a three. Pure from three-point range.
A staple of Harden's attack. His three-point shot is about as lethal as it gets.
Outside Tatum. Back to White. And he goes in for the dunk.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Avdia. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Avdia. The three is up. The rebound by Jason Tatum. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. We briefly talked about Jaylen Brown and what kind of defensive mindset you have to have against him. And he said, we have to be willing to work just as hard as he is. We have to fight through every single screen, talk to one another, and contest every shot we can. Sounds like it'll be an all-out effort against Brown here in this one. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Oh, that's just a smooth jump shot. Tatum has such a deep arsenal. So many different ways to score.
Three-pointer, Harden. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. Do you appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal. A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Outside Mitchell. It's hauled in by Garnett. Boston trailing. Here's Tatum. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
The drive by Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Grant, the thing about Jaylen Brown, he doesn't need a lot of space to get his shot off.
You know, B.A., he has a quick release and rises high on his jumper. Has a great up fake and can stop on a dime. Usually all the space he needs to find his shot.
And with Jaylen Brown on the wing, he feels like any given night he has the advantage in his matchup.
He's either too fast for the big guys or too strong for the small guys. That's the problem. He is a handful on both ends of the floor also.
Now here's Brown. Over Mitchell. No good, off the front rim. And Harden's got the ball here for the Cavaliers. They trail by 1. Count the basket. Harden's got 5 now.
Pulled the D that time. Harden with the soft touch, okay.
Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Here's Garnett. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. And no good. Now here's Harden. Into the lane. From Pete Mitchell. The shot that time not on target. Up in time. He's off on that one. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. The Cavaliers on top. Up by 1.
The Celtics, 10.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, you have to imagine they're feeling pretty confident the way things have gone.
But they can't afford to get complacent because of the early success. There is still a lot of basketball to be played.
Cleveland working the ball around now. Inside. And Nance with the slam.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Exum gets the bucket. Exum's got his first points of the night. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. The Celtics understand that they'll be tested. Jaylen Brown said growth is a journey with ups and downs. You have to stay with it. You can't complain. Don't let it break your spirit. We've just got to keep building the right habits, keep being versatile, and keep learning from these experiences. Back to you.
Always looking to get better. Thank you, Allie. Wait, that's good.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
From the high post. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Outside Strus. Pass to Schroeder. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And Strus good for 3. And now a 6-point Cavalier lead.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
And last season, the Cavs were pretty healthy through the regular season, but that luck deserted them in the playoffs, Richard.
And I think that they didn't have a lot of competition in their first-round matchups did not set them up to succeed.
Here's Vucevic. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
He's so well prepared. Vuce can get the shot off no matter what time is on that clock.
Pass to Schroeder. Back to Wade. Down low. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out to the wing. And there's a pick. He hits it. just before the shot clock expires. Wade's got 6 in the quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Bibby. Back to Vucevic. Fade away. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Indiana, where they'll face the Pacers. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. To the inside. And Vucevic slams it in.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vooch. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Pass to Bibby. A minute 6 left in the first half. Back to Vucevic. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Queta. Nance pulls down the board. The Cavaliers lead by 4. On the break. And Nance with the slam.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. And it's Green missing. And Cleveland has possession. Lays it up and banks it in. And now it's an 8-point Cleveland lead.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Exum gets the bucket.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Strus. And misses it off the right side of the rim. He got it up. He can't get that one to fall. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cleveland on top. They lead by 5. And we'll see you back here after. break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. The floor is space for the Celtics, Richard, and they've launched threes at a record pace.
And when those shots are falling, they are tough to beat. But you live by the three, die by the three. Some say they settle when the shot's not falling.
Now White. Outside Tatum. A deep three. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers lead by 5. Tipped. White with a steal. Left side, Brown. The kick out to White. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And here comes Cleveland. Off the outside. Pass to Harden. They set the pick. Back to Avdia. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Avdia's got his first 2 points.
A very good passer. Harden is capable of leading the league in assists any year.
To the middle. Here's Brown. Can't hit from in close. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Harden. He's got 5. Pass to Mobley. Ellis outside. Cleveland working the ball around now. Right side Mitchell. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Avdia from outside. Hits the trifecta. And now it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
That's great anticipation and accuracy by Mobley to set up his teammate.
Here's White. White coming through.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Derek White is an impact player, but is he a star in this league? White said, I'm not into labels. I just know whatever the team needs, I'm ready to do it. And what does his team want from him? He said, be aggressive, don't defer. And hearing that from great players, it just gives you confidence. Guys, back over to you.
An impact player. Thank you, Allie. Mitchell with room to shoot. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Here's Avdia. Finished off the break. Avdia's got 7 points in the game.
Got into the passing lane that time. Harden creating possessions.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to Mobley. Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. The three-pointer off the mark. Celtics trail by 14. Here's Tatum. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Richard, some stars are the system, but Jason Tatum is often admired as a selfless system player.
Yeah, Jason enjoys being a piece of the greater puzzle. He doesn't have to have everything run through him, and I know that makes his teammates happy.
Harden scanning the floor. Throws it up high. And Mobley throws it down.
Yeah, and Mobley's teammates love throwing lobs his way. Why? Because he catches pretty much anything you throw up there.
Outside Tatum. Fades back. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Wade. Back to Mitchell. Again, Cleveland scores.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
Here's Walsh, defended by Harden. White for three. Mobley grabs the board. Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 15-4 run. Two-second difference between shot and game clock. Back to Harden. Pass to Wade.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
It's Brown on the wing. From outside the arc. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Boston ball.
Stolen by Ellis. And so it's Cleveland in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They're getting quality.
The Celtics, 25.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Cleveland leading by 16. And here's Schroeder. Pass to Wade. Now here's Strus. Green covering. Right wing. Nance for three. Fires in the triple.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Here's Bibby. Oh, nice D from Schroeder.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Strus with it. Green picks him up. Here's Tyson. Pass to Wade. Beyond the arc. Gets the three ball to go.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Count that bucket. Bibby's gotten his first basket of the night. Outside Strus. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Cleveland leading by 21. Schroeder with it. Pass to Nance. Going inside. Back to Schroeder. And here's Strus. 6 on the shot clock. Cleveland working the ball around now. Here's Nance. Plenty of space. Boston pulls it in.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Here's Bibby to the paint. Cato. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Celtics trail by 19. Intercepted. Here's Schroeder. No good off the back of the rim. Outside, Green. To the inside. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Cavaliers lead by 17. Harden. Brown pulls down the board.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Harden, good. 7 points for James Harden.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
The fadeaway. No good. A bit long that time. Cleveland leading by 19. Back to Avdia. Ellis outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Mobley. A sensational block.
Violation. Boston ball.
Celtics trail by 19.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Cavaliers.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Evan Mobley.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now here's Harden. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate.